Question 1. Show that cosine 75 equal root 3 minus 1 over 2 root 2. The idea of this question based on writing this number as sum or difference between two angles, but not all angles we can use. We have to use only these angles, which are special angles you studied last year. Special angles are 30, 60, 45 and 90. We have to write this number as sum or difference between any of these two numbers. As we can see that 75 equal 30 plus 45. So in this side we'll replace 75 by 30 plus 45. So here we get the form of cosine, the sum of two angles. So we have to use the rule of sum of two angles in cosine function to expand this expression. This rule is cosine, the sum of two angles, equal cosine first angle, cosine second angle, sine first angle, sine second angle, and the sign, which is positive or negative, will be different. Inside bracket plus, outside bracket minus, inside bracket minus, outside bracket plus. So we'll use this rule for this expression. Cosine, cosine, sine, sine. The first angle is 30, second is 45, first is 30, second is 45, and the sign will be different. Inside the bracket plus, outside will be minus. What we have to do now, we have to find the value of each part in this form using calculator, or find the value of the parts with numbers. If the angle is represented by a number, find its value with calculator. Represent by a letter, leave it the same. Using the table we studied last year, cosine 30 equal root 3 over 2 multiply cosine 45 equal root 2 over 2 minus sine 30 equal 1 over 2 cosine 45 equal root 2 over 2. Here these are calculations, simple calculations, multiplying fractions, adding and subtracting fractions, and we'll use rules of thirds. Root 3 multiply root 2 equal root 3 multiply 2 equal root 6. 2 multiply 2 equal 4 minus root 2 over 4 equal root 6 minus root 2 over 4. This is a correct answer, but here in this question we have to search or to reach to exactly this form. So if he said in this question find the value of cosine 75 without using calculator, this answer is correct. But if he said show that, we have to reach to the same form he write in the question. So we can use this form or directly this form. Here we can see that the part root 2 over 2 is repeated, and here down it will be 2 root 2 and up root 3 minus 1. Here this part is multiplied in both sides, so we can take it as highest common factor. So root 2 as a highest common factor, and open bracket, it will be root 3 over 4 minus 1 over 4. Root 2 multiply inside the bracket will be root 3 minus 1 over 4. We'll simplify root 2 divided by root 2 equal 1. 4 divided by root 2 equal 2 root 2. So it will be root 3 minus 1 over 2 root 2, which is the same as right hand side. equal right hand side. Question 2. Find the exact value of 10 pi over 12 without using calculator. Here, this question is the same form and the same idea, the same solution as the first question. In the first question he said show that cosine of an angle equal this value. Here he said find the exact value of this function or the function of this angle without using calculator. It's the same idea and the same solution, but what the difference is, in for question 1, before solving we already know what will be the final answer we have to get before solving. Here we will simplify and we don't know exactly what will be the form we will get. Second, the angle in the first question written as a number. Here it's written with pi. First point is pi in this form equal 180, because here he didn't write rad, so it will be degree system. It's the same idea. We have to write this function as sum or difference between two angles from special angles. Special angles are 30, 45, 60 and 90. But here the form of the angle is written with pi, so we will write each of these angles with the form of pi. 30 equal pi over 6, 45 pi over 4, 60 pi over 3, 90 pi over 2. So here this is each angle in the number form and pi form. The same, we have to write this angle as sum or difference between two angles. Pi over 12 with calculator equal 15. It's with calculator it's 15. So we can search for 15 because it will be more simple. 15 will be sum or difference between which two numbers? It will be 45 minus 30. So we'll replace pi over 12 by difference between 30 and 45, but it will be written 45 and 30. No, it will be written in the pi form. It will be pi over 4 minus pi over 6. But pay attention, this form or this pi equal 180. Using the form of tan subtracting two angles like this, it will be fraction tan the first angle minus tan the second angle, down 1 plus tan first angle multiply tan second angle. Here we have two signs. The sign up similar to the bracket, sign down will be different. So we'll replace or expand this rule with this expression. Tan of the first angle minus tan of the second angle over 1 plus tan first angle tan second angle. As we did in the last question, each function with a number or an angle given as a number, we have to find its value from the table we studied before. The first part, tan pi over 4 equal 1 minus tan pi over 6 equal root 3 over 3. Down, it will be 1 plus tan pi over 4 multiply tan pi over 6, tan pi over 4 equal 1. So we'll find only the value of tan pi over 6, which will be root 3 over 3. Here we have this expression. We can leave it like this, but it's better to simplify because here we have fractions and roots. As we said before, in rules of thirds, The fraction up will be 3 minus root 3 over 3. Down it will be 3 plus root 3 over 3. Simplify this with this, so it will be 3 minus root 3 over 3 plus root 3. Here we can stop here because he didn't give specific form to get for the final answer. He said only find the exact value of this expression in the simplest form as we can.